Are you happy? Are you really happy? Are you spending your time on what you value most? Do you feel that you have to work hard and be miserable now in order to be happy later? As human beings, we are extremely thought oriented, and the quality of our lives is ultimately entirely determined by our happiness. What we fail to realize is that rather than making success the key to our happiness, happiness could in fact be the key to success. This is exactly what our organization, Magic Tours Mumbai, has been trying to achieve. Let's see how.
This is Miss Deepa Krishnan. She owns Magic Tours, a guided tour company in India working in the inbound sector, which means it has tours in India for foreign visitors. Her company does heritage walks, food walks, textile trade, basically specialist experiences for foreign tourists. She has offices in Mumbai and Delhi. She is based in Mumbai and has 17 staff members in her team, equally divided in Mumbai and Delhi, and one member in Chennai. Let us now hear from Deepa ma'am herself about her journey so far.
What it takes to build a company. I started 10 years ago, and I started with an idea in my head about the kind of organization that I wanted to create. But what I wanted was an organization that would not have boring bureaucratic rules. I wanted a place that I would be happy to work in.
Let's now understand what kind of people she wants in her organization.
A lot of it is employment for women, and the other thing we do is we employ students from low income backgrounds. So we've got a program where we've designed a tour. Through that tour they come into the organization, they become tour guides, and then apart from guiding they also learn computer skills and they become part of our operations team. So I think we are doing a lot of conscious hiring about who we take in the organization. Profit sharing, flexi time and conscious hiring. This is the crux of our people policy. I want to build a certain kind of organization. We are consciously choosing whom we work with. Okay, so a lot of the people that we employ, both in the office as well as contractors and part-time, are women. So we want to be a pro-woman organization.
The reason I really like working here is because more than anything else, it's an organization it's a company by a woman, and it's a very, very women-centric company.
In Tamil we have a saying, it's like Bhumi ki bharam, that is, bharam means weight, and you should not be a dharti pe bhoj kind of thing. So we have that phrase, and I've taken it to heart. I think to leave a positive impact at the end of the innings, you got to go out, with a good score.
And her employees' thought process is exactly the same.
Else, the reason I like working here is because I feel like every day I'm helping people, which is very weird considering it's a company, it's a tours company. But at the same time, you feel like with every tour that you're doing, you're trying to create new products, you're trying to create new things that make profit, while at the same time taking into consideration the local people, the local culture, the local food.
It's been a great journey. In 10 years I've learned a lot. When you're on your own and pretty much you don't have any, if you fall there's no cushion beneath you. This is not a big organization where there's a corporate brand name behind you. So what it does is it builds a lot of resilience in you. You learn to become self-sufficient, and you learn to handle a lot of things that you surprise yourself actually. You grow so much.
Was she successful in keeping her employees happy, breaking the bureaucratic structure, and overall creating the kind of workplace that she really wanted?
My boss is very cool, and the employees are really nice, whether in Delhi or in Bombay.
I like working in this company because we have a lot of freedom over here, and we get to make our own decision.
Magic Tours is really reliable and convenient place to work.
If I were to any leave or anything, they understand. Sometimes they take my work, I do their work. So it is a family now. And most of us here are working for more than 5 years. So there is something good which is happening here, and that is why people are not leaving job.
I think I made a good choice.
As Tyler Durden said, you're not your job. You're not how much money you have in the bank. You're not the car you drive. You're not how big you live. You're not the suits you wear. You're not the contents of your wallet. You are what makes you happy. Our next organization is a group of collective individuals who don't just do different things, but do things differently.
SNG comedy.
SNG. SNG. SNG.
My name is Karan. I'm Adar.
I'm Kautuk.
I'm Neville.
I'm Varun.
What we do at SNG Comedy is we are content creators. That's what we are. So whether it's online or on stage, we create content through stand-up comedy, improvised comedy, sketch comedy, music, commentary, podcasts, pretty much anything we can do to express ourselves, we do that. You don't know anything, you don't know what it means to be a woman, you don't know. Okay, fine. We say SNG Comedy, we don't say we're a company, we say we're a collective. A collective gives you freedom to do what you want as an individual.
Yeah.
So that's very important to people in SNG, that they have their individual careers. So we haven't followed any traditional ways. Like if I was a businessman, I would have a startup mentality. But we are not like that because we all are doing our. So the idea of SNG Comedy is a bunch of individuals coming together for collective bargaining, and the reason is because 5 of us sitting at a table across somebody will always be stronger as opposed to one of us doing it each of us doing it 5 times separately. So that's the main purpose of SNG Comedy as a collective.
All members of SNG started from stand-up comedy by going to open mics. Karan Talwar, the founder and coordinator, met a couple of the guys that time and they started asking people if they could come up and perform in their restaurants, houses or bars. But they've slowly evolved now to a digital company. Their content is their USP and let's understand how they come up with it.
So we typically meet up and then decide on what the topics of the script is, and then to write the script out you do it individually. And then you come back as a group and then you read the script out to the person and then we do a round of feedback. So a lot of times the script will not be funny and so you get rejected or whatever. But that's the process that we have. It's a very loose process. Basically the question is it funny? Is it making us laugh? If it makes us laugh then we do it. That's it. That's some of the things that we should always talk about when we start a company, mission and vision. But unfortunately we don't have much. Yeah. I think having a company there's a benefit to not having a vision and a mission statement in a sense. The benefit is that the company remains very loose and organic and willing to change depending on what the market is saying or depending on opportunities that arise. The vision is for SNG to be relevant in a sense that we should be part of the public discourse on whatever it is. The key to working in an organization like us, which is so loose that everybody's an individual, everybody's their own boss, is that you need to have a thick skin because you will keep reminding people they will not do whatever you want them to do. B, you have to be really self-motivated. We are an organization that has very little structure, so you have to be very okay with that. And that's why it's a big give and take for people. Like you may be okay with no structure, or you may be someone who needs structure, absolutely needs someone to tell you, okay, ye karna, and then you move forward like that.
Since this is a very small organization, they are very particular about the kind of people they want to work with. One of the major criteria that Karan Talwar looks for while hiring his employees is whether they're okay with little or no structure.
Before this, actually, I was in an IT company, but I was doing animation job. There we used to wear formals, there we comes, informally, and you can just understand, there is no restrictions over here. Whereas in other companies, there are a lot of restrictions.
Every company is different. Something called company culture, and culture has to be cultivated, and that culture really is what determines where the company will go. The kind of culture we are cultivating is a culture of almost anti-corporate behavior, where we want to remain flexible. We want to add more people. I want to get to 20 people, 20 creative people, 20 comedians in one company. Imagine what will happen then.
This is not a regular 9-to-5 job. It takes way more than that. The only way employees will be able to do it is if they realize that they are bigger than their defined roles and much more than their job titles.
And if you don't have sense of ownership, when there are 6 people in the company total, then something's wrong.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing that we can offer as a small company is ownership. And in fact, if you have ownership in a big company, nothing like it. That's why you will move up. But in a big company, when you clock out, 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, whatever, you go home, you forget about it. This world, you don't forget about it. You're 24/7, this is your life. Whether it's you're doing shows at night, or you're shooting at 4 o'clock in the morning, or you're on your social media getting the Twitter fight with Amitabh Bachchan, Abhishek Bachchan, or whatever it is. It's a 24/7 thing. You're always on it. So there's a big difference there. It's not a job where you can just forget about it and go home.
Working all the time is not a challenge for them, as they have the flexibility to work from anywhere. Although such freedom comes with great responsibility, it does not scare those employees who are passionate about their work and believe in it.
And I have no prior experience in this field. I'm just an amateur. I came from Delhi. I talked to him over phone, and he was very open to, yeah, okay, if you have done some amateur work, I can give you work, you can work for me. So he's very open to this stage. You can learn a lot.
That's the best thing about working over here, that our personal life doesn't get affected because we get a lot of freedom, a lot of time for ourselves. So that's one of the best things.
This is what happiness means to Magic Tours and SNG Comedy. Now we ask the people around us a simple question. Are they really happy at the place they work?
I'm happy because I love my job.
Yes.
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 No.
हाँ पसंद है.
Not happy with my job.
Yes. पढ़ाई किया नहीं हूँ, पढ़ाई किया उससे ज़्यादा ही कमा लेता हूँ. अपना मेहनत करता अपना कमा लेता.
अच्छी सैलरी है, अच्छा जॉब है, अच्छा टाइमिंग है, अच्छा फैसिलिटी है, सब कुछ अच्छा है.
यह कहना कि हम लोग खुश है कि नहीं है मुश्किल है. ऐसे बोल सकते हैं खुश है और नहीं भी है.
Previously, we could generate a lot of creative input into whatever we used to produce. Nowadays, that has been stifled to a great extent. So I'm not too happy with that.
Because it offers me not only excellent opportunities on the professional front, but it also helps me develop as a human being.
I'm happy because I'm my own boss, as I work on my own, and there's a lot of flexibility and total independence.
I'm very happy being in the position I am, and that's as the chairperson of Bayou this year, because it's a personal challenge I took on, and it's really something to manage to get a workforce of 500 people to come together and do something without any incentive like pay or have any sort of power over them.
सुबह से लेकर शाम तक या रात तक भी करे या 24 आवर्स भी करे तो भी कोई खुश नहीं होता. इसके लिए ऐसा लगता है कुछ अलग कुछ करना चाहिए कि उससे कोई आगे वाला खुश हो.
That way it makes me happy that I've been a part of this organization. I've seen it grow, and when especially you see the cause being highlighted and actually getting implemented is when you actually truly feel satisfied about it.
And the fact that